losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I wanna be the greatest.
From the gun, it's May. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And the Patriots.
Hey, welcome everybody to season 31, GOI's podcast. We're about week 13 going into week 14, so about middle of the season, a little bit past that. And of course, joining me is this gallery of experts. So, all right, well, we wanted to take a break here and dive into it and see exactly what's going on in the league, or as best we can figure out what's happening with the league. So sit back and we'll take a look here and see if your team gets mentioned as we go through the pieces here. So guys, do we have a certain division we want to start with, or
let's start with the NFC?
Starting with the NFC. All right.
NFC North is first on the list, apparently.
I see it. All right. So NFC North, let's see. Jacob is in it. So why don't we start with Dorian? What do you get to say about the NFC North?
Jacob's going to win the division, but Jacob's going to fumble the bag in the playoffs. That's my hot take.
Is it that hot? I'm sorry. Is it that hot?
Yes, it is hot because you're 10-1. You should be losing the very first game after the bye week.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, time out. We're going to welcome Jacob. So, Jacob, and it's official because, we gave you a hard time for never making the show, but now Connor's actually the show's bitch because he can never make the show. Like he's always playing with balls or something. I'm not sure. So, glad to have you. So, everybody, welcome Jacob.
AJ.
I'm sorry, AJ, my bad. Sorry. It's like twins. It's not my fault.
Okay, man. All right. Why does everybody say that?
Yeah.
You're the Mexican Jacob.
All right.
Wow. All right. All right. So what we were breaking down, you just got here just in time. We were breaking down the NFC North, just talking about who we thought was going to make it and not. And Dorian just got done crushing all of Jacob's dreams. So Dorian, who do you think is going to actually come out?
I got the Packers coming out at this being the second team out the North with the Vikings and the Bears missing.
All right. Poor Bears. It's like real life. What do you think, Kobe?
I got Dak coming out the NFC North. Him and Jacob do play twice, but Dak's the only one that's actually undefeated in the division right now. And I think he might make it out. So I got Vikings, and then I'm going to go Jacob as well.
Gotcha. Jacob, have you played the Vikings yet?
Nope, we play 2 times in the next couple of weeks.
Oh, wow. All right. We'll see who the real men are then.
Yeah.
What do you think, AJ? What are you thinking?
We're talking about the NFC North, right?
Yeah.
Jacob's got that on lock kind of right now, but Ryan's been having a good year. It's his first good year this edition, I think. No shots meant there at all, but I gotta take Green Bay. I think Jacob has a tough little schedule ahead of him, having to play Dak twice, and I like Ryan to go all the way.
All right, Godfather Ray, what's your final say in that?
I'll double up on AJ. Much as me and Ryan have bickered back and forth over the years, he's got the easiest schedule left. I'm going to take Ryan. Much as I want Jacob to win it so I can play him in the second round or whatever.
Yeah, second round is a stretch, but anyways.
I was going to say, when
I
we're
mean,
doing
if you get to buy that second round.
Not if you have a bye week. Not if you have a bye week.
That's also true. Yeah, I am the one.
See how that works for Lions in real life. So all right.
Exactly. I told Dorian I'm going to replicate what your team did.
We're not doing this right now.
I was going to say, we'll just Ray, when we're doing the NFC, he can just play who's playing me in the playoffs. So we'll just call it that. All right. So Jacob, you want to defend yourself or?
Last 2 times I've done that, when we talked about this, it's gone horribly in the playoffs. So, we're 11-1. Where we play the Saints next week. We're focused on that right now. So, yeah.
So not quite reverse psychology. You didn't say you were sucking. So
no, I'm 11-1. I'm not that bad, but yeah.
It's like you're talking to me. Not that bad.
No,
All right.
no.
Okay. All right. Moving on to the NFC South. A little tighter race here. We're getting led by Atlanta 6-6. So Jacob, we'll let you start first here. What are you thinking about the NFC South?
So it's back to normal after the one-off where they had the 12-win team. No offense, guys. I think Shane will win. I know Tremaine has the lead right now, but Shane has played some like really good football in the last couple of weeks, even though he's 5-7. That D line is probably the best in the league. Wreak havoc, and I think that's going to help him get over the line and win the division.
All right. So Kobe, what do you think?
I like Tremaine to hold out and probably take this division. He's 4-1 in the division right now, and everybody else is tied at 2 and 3. So it's honestly a toss up still for anybody. But I got Tremaine coming out. I like his defense a little bit more than Shane's.
All right. We need to get those things that they have in NFL Sundays where it flips the team in front of you, like who you're picking. So,
I like that.
all right, AJ, what you got an opinion on that division?
Yeah, I mean, Carolina and Tampa Bay are both new users, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just don't know much about them. So I can't really say anything about them, but I like Shane to come out. I think Shane's, he's had a struggle to start this edition, obviously. So it's good to see him having some success, and he's right there. I mean, why not?
Yeah, and speaking of New Year's, we should hopefully these guys stick around, and we're gonna just start naming them like temporary user 1, temporary user 2. So, all right, Dorian, what about you? What are you thinking?
I got Shane coming out. I've played Shane. His offense might not be there, but I think his defense is going to carry him enough to win that division. He has probably one of the best D lines I've seen assembled, and not to mention some of his corners are pretty nasty too. So Shane's defense, I think, will propel him to the playoffs and out of that division.
All right, so Trumaine, they're not giving you any respect here, so you better go get it on the field. So, all right, Ray, which one of these teams are you going to beat in the playoffs?
More disrespect to Tremaine. I got Shane as well.
Oh man,
he's gonna blitz his way there. He might get another user kicked out of the league doing it, but he's gonna do it.
Good one.
Trumaine, if I was 500, I feel like I won the Super Bowl. So no shame in your game, man. You just keep doing what you're doing. What do these guys know? They're wrong half the time, anyways. All right, NFC East. All right, AJ, you can go first. So everybody's favorite Connor, and then we got Latham in there.
Yep,
It's
of
kind
course.
a tight race.
Yeah, I mean it's tighter, right? Tighter race than it has been previous seasons. But I mean, I still gotta take Lathan. I just think that's a safe pick. Not that Connor can't do it. I think he can do it, especially this year. But I just gotta take Lathan.
All right, that's probably a safe bet. Dorian, what are you thinking about that group?
I got Connor holding on. I don't think Connor's going to lose. And looking at his schedule, I think he has a favorable schedule for himself. So I think Connor should win out. My hot take, because I don't want to see him in the Super Bowl again. That's my hot take again. Lathan's gonna miss the playoffs.
Okay.
Wow.
All right, Kobe.
Definitely have Connor win the division. He's got a 5-1 lead, and I'm pretty sure he already swept Latham this year. So definitely got him come out of the division. I know Latham's only one game behind, but in division winning losses, Connor's 5-1. He's killing everybody right now. So going with the Eagles.
All right, Jacob.
I'm gonna go with Connor winning it, but both of them will make the playoffs because Latham is outside looking in right now. But I think both of them will sneak in, and Latham might go all the way as a 7 seed again for the second time this edition.
Yeah, isn't that Lathan's thing that he doesn't care that much about the regular season, but he
Yes,
turns it on?
The NFC should do better to keep the 7th seed on Super Bowl. Just saying.
All right, Ray. Which one of these teams are you going to beat last?
I'm gonna pick Connor just because he's got a 1-game lead and he's already swept him, like Kobe said. And I just looked at his schedule. He does not play. I think his hardest game record-wise is Marty at 6-6. So everyone else is under 500.
Now, has Connor ever beaten you in the playoffs?
I think he did beat me once when I was drunk and high and.
Hi.
No, I think he did get me once. It's been so long. I don't know.
Now, if Kobe said that, that would mean when he was awake. So, all right. All right. So, all right. So, Lathan, no respect for you there. And Connor, the pressure's on, and we know how well you do in the pressure in the playoffs. So,
No shit.
we'll see. All right. So, all right, moving on to the NFC West. We got some clown at the top there, 10-2. I don't know how many kids we have to saddle Ray with before he comes down to like normal playing status. So, Jacob, what do you think?
So I only played Ray this year, I think. Yeah, and again, a very sweaty game. Like it is hard to play that, man. Like very hard. So I'm gonna give him the edge of the benefit of the doubt. He has a 2-game lead. Ray, have you played Dougie yet or no?
Yeah, I've beaten them once. I think we play again.
Yeah,
Week
so
17.
yeah, I'm leaning to Ray here too. It's hard to see him losing more than 2 games, and yeah, so give me Ray.
It almost looked like Ray was trying to give you that like side finger thing when you were talking. I'm not really sure what was
I'll
going
just be
on there.
upfront about it.
So,
I didn't say I beat him. I kept it to myself. Oops, I said
you.
it.
All right. So, AJ, what do you think? You know, you agree with your boy or?
Yeah, I mean, it's my same logic with the last division, right? I mean, it's Ray. I think, Dougie could, make a run for it, but I don't think he'll do it.
All right, Dougie, no faith in you. So, Dorian, what are you thinking? Any surprise takes?
No, give me Ray. Ever since they had their little, spat at the end of last year, I think, and then Ray turned around to beat him in the playoffs. Ray takes that kind of thing personal. I've been in the division with him. Trust me, I know. So no, he's gonna take it personal to make sure he beats me again at the end of the year. He's not gonna look back. Give me Ray.
All right, Ray all the way. Kobe, Kobe, you got the most interesting take here, so you got some history.
Yeah, I definitely got Ray. Put my ass for years to come. And it looks like he finally cares again. So,
Oh, he didn't care before.
Wow.
no, I definitely didn't care before.
He was a disappointment last season, right? That's what you
No,
called
not a
him?
disappointment. Just
Dang
He
it,
had no joy. He had
he
no
didn't
joy.
care as much. He got what 10,
Kobe
12
came out
rings.
like your wife.
He's dead inside. It looks like he
Finally
finally
care
cares
again.
again. Finally cares again.
All right, Ray. Any takes on your own division?
No, I'm gonna stay civil for now.
Wow.
For now.
I can't. I need to actually make it to a Super Bowl again before I start talking like that.
I gotcha.
Hey, I did that before Ray this edition. Woohoo!
Hang the banner.
Nice. All right. All right. So, all right, let's switch over to the AFC a little bit. We'll start over there. We got the AFC North again. It's like a circus. We get another clown at the top of this division. This one here this is one of our biggest separations, right? So 11-1, and second place is 6-5. So, Kobe, what do you think about the Steelers guy? Is he for real?
I'm looking at it on game. This guy's already clinched the division, so he already has a playoff spot locked in, which is what week are we in? Like 12, 13?
We're heading into 14. Yeah.
Well, dang, yeah. No question, Steelers. I got him making probably another run to the Super Bowl this year.
Wow. All right. He's taking you right to the Super Bowl. So you're gonna get. So we just want Dorian to keep collecting those silver medals. Is that what we're doing?
We're gonna trade them in. Three for one. We're gonna trade in 3 silver medals and then 1 gold. That's how we're gonna do that, John.
All right. AJ, what are you thinking about that?
Yeah, until I can beat him, I can't really say much. So gotta go Steelers with that one as well.
All right. So Jacob.
I mean, he clinched the division apparently, so props to Dorian. I think one of these other teams will join him in the playoffs, and I think it'll be Barclay. I know Michael is Lathan's friend, and Brandon's having a great year, but I think Barclay will edge in as the 7th seed or something.
And Ray, what do you think? Now you're picking your Super Bowl opponent.
Yeah. No, I mean, if he was he 11-1 now?
Yep.
Yeah.
He could lose out and not win the division. You never know. No, he's got it. I'm looking at the AFC wild card. It's kind of wild. Outside of AJ as the 5 seed, got a bunch of teams with 6 wins for that 6 and 7 seed.
What's Brandon's record? Because shout out to Brandon, he's having a great year.
He's 5-6.
Yeah, he's having a great year. The last time when we just played, I think this past week, he played me extremely tough, and his quick passing to Mark Andrews or whatever other young tight end he has is extremely annoying. And then he got corners from Lathan because Trayvon Diggs picked me up for a pick 6. Brandon it has turned into a tough out lately, and it's quite annoying. Was not did not have fun that game. Had to actually lock in, and I was not happy at all.
Yeah,
So-
and he's had some tough breaks because he started off 2 wins,
Mhm.
and then he was kind of trading wins for losses for a little bit, but then he's on a 3-game losing streak. But he's lost. I mean, with the exception of playing Dorian, and we know Dorian does mud cheese, so we know what's going on there. But 2 points to the Saints on a loss, and then 5 points to Jacksonville. So he's lost a couple tough ones, and then got greased by Dorian. So, and we're just kidding, Dorian. You play great. We love you. So
I learned it from Kobe.
so, Kobe, can you change the view for God's sakes, man?
Hey,
Dear Lord.
are you single again? God damn. This is not the place to be looking for it.
I mean, I know we got AJ and Jacob on here with you, but save that for you guys group.
I'll put it on a
Even
show.
John knows the connection we have, guys. God.
Well, AJ missed it because Jacob somehow knew. He's like, oh, Kobe's fresh out of the shower. So
What?
yeah, it was
In
kind of
fact, AJ also showered before the podcast.
How'd you know that?
What are you doing to these guys,
Told me.
Jacob? Oh Lord.
Oh, that's
Did
good.
I miss? I'm all distracted now. Did we miss anybody on the AFC North, or we get everybody?
They got everybody.
Yeah, we got it right.
All right. And I'm not going back. I'm not even looking at the left-hand corner of my screen to see what Kobe's doing right now. So
I'm trying to get a good angle, man. Oh, pause.
yeah,
Oh my
total
God.
pause. All right, let's move on to the AFC South. So speaking of, we got the crotchless Colts up number 1 here in that one. So 9-3, little tighter. Jacksonville 6-6. What are we thinking? Ray, why don't you go first since you know Kobe so intimately? Apparently not as intimately as Jacob, but
I'm not going to talk about him after that recent display there. I want to talk about what's going on with Houston over there. He used to be, consistent playoff contender at least, and he's just has he came close to this?
I don't think.
Batting yet?
No, it's been like a 5-6 win ceiling for him every year so far.
Really?
Which in the AFC might be
Anthony?
enough, but
Anthony, us Michigan men got to be better.
well, I mean, was the Bengals game for him? Was that a sim?
No, they played.
I think they played, and Barkley put up a big fat goose egg.
Yeah, it was 21-0 there, and but
I
then
think
before
Barkley was probably playing on his phone. He's probably just still at work.
so, oh mercy. All right, so Jacob, what do you think about that division?
So Kobe has under wraps. He's gonna play it cool and act like he can lose it, but that's okay. Shout out to Marty or Lathan, whoever. Regardless, good season so far, fellas. I think he'll sneak into the playoffs this year. He was close last year at 9-8, I think. I think this year he'll get it done and he'll make the playoffs for the second time since he's joined GOI, I believe. So yeah, props to Marty.
All right. Yeah, and I think I don't think it's Latham disguised as Marty. I think Marty because they hammer Connor too much and too fast. It can't be 2 different people. So. All right, AJ, what are you thinking in that division?
Yeah, I mean, I've got Kobe here too. But shout out Marty, shout out Tommy. For making it hard on Kobe.
Yeah, he lost to both of them.
Yeah, haven't made it easy for him, but he's still at the top, so gotta take Kobe.
Yeah, my man Tommy gets recognition for probably hanging tough in there. Like he's trying so hard to play his game this week, just because he wants to develop his players, and that's the right attitude to have.
Yes, sir, Tommy. Good job.
All right, Dorian, what's going on with you?
Do we got to talk about the Colts? I'm got to know something. Shout out to Marty. He played like Brandon. He's improved his game. Trevor, I just played Marty actually, as a matter of fact, and him and Evan Ingram got a connection. Trevor Lawrence definitely did not agree with some of his passes, but I played Marty. Marty's defense is for real. Marty's picked up his passing game. I think Marty sneaks into a playoff spot this year. He also played Kobe tough and just beat Kobe. So, yeah, I definitely am going to give Marty his props. I guess Kobe can win a division, I guess, sure. But I think Marty sneaks out of there as makes it to a playoff spot.
Now, do you think that Marty and Evan Ingram have the same kind of connection that Jacob and Kobe have?
No, I think Kobe and Jacob connection is a little more tighter than,
Yes, sir. My dogs, Kobe. Yes, sir.
That's not a good thing,
No.
Jacob. That's not a good thing.
See,
And
now I just talked myself into Marty and Latham are not playing each other's games. But now it sounds like that Marty with his tight end connection sounds a lot like the Cowboys and their tight end connection. So, all right, Kobe, what do you think about your own division?
Honestly, I could still lose 3 games. I know I have Brandon and then Lathan and then Dorian. So if I drop all 3 of those, I actually got Marty winning the division.
So you think Lathan might like snipe you out just to get his dad up to the top?
I mean, he
Like
has to, right?
Maybe you'll
to
have
play
Marty play
extra
for
hard?
him.
He has to. Then I'll be owned by a father and a son in the league, I guess.
All right, moving on to the ever competitive AFC East. Look at that juggernaut. So I do appreciate Cincinnati rubbing out New York for me earlier tonight. So I do appreciate that. So
Pause. Pause.
uh, yeah. Well, or maybe not. So
Rubbing one out.
all right. So AJ, what's your thought on GOI's powerhouse division here?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. This is like, I mean, most action-packed division in the league, right? The Jets, I mean, the Jets and Buffalo, they're pretty close. I didn't realize I thought Kevin was having a way better year than this. I hadn't really taken a chance to look at the standings, but you know, it's tough. I think I gotta go Jay. I gotta go with Unk.
All right. Yeah, I for some reason Kevin only seems good when he plays me, and then he struggles the rest of the time. So, all right, Jacob, what do you think about this division?
I'm surprised Kevin isn't winning it by a lot more games because last season he was 12 or 13 wins. Now he's 6-7 on a losing streak. But I think he'll win it. He'll come back and win it. He's a game behind. It looks like, or no, they're the same record or something. I don't 6 and he's
Yeah,
a
he's
game
like what
behind.
would that be like in baseball, a half game behind, I think.
Yeah, half game behind. But I think I'm not sure if they play, but I think regardless, Kevin might come out and clinch it.
All right, so we're split so far. Kobe, what are you thinking?
I'm pretty sure Jay and Kevin already played one time. They're both 3-1 in the division. I feel like just Kevin's just had a much harder schedule this year. Well, he won the division last year, so he's facing some harder competition. But I still think Kevin pulls it out. Pause.
Dorian, what are you thinking?
Give me Jay. I think Jay defense. He's figuring out what his young quarterback. I like Jay coming out of that division. Kevin also with his receiver. He's getting out of it now, but sometimes when the flame ain't open, the flame goes out, and so does the Buffalo Bills.
Wow, good one, dude. Very creative bar.
Talk that talk. Talk that talk.
All right, Ray. So leaves it up to you. We've got 2 pulling for Jay. We got 2 pulling for Kevin. What do you
I
think?
have more insider information on Kevin, obviously. He is not a single man anymore.
Oh.
So he has
So
basketball
it ain't
districts
so.
coming up. So it's quite a few distractions there. I'm going to go with old Jay taking it.
That means that when Kevin gets blown out in the playoffs, you might get a Kobe type video.
There's a very good chance, yes.
God damn it, Kevin.
Yeah, it's gonna live forever, Kobe.
Forever.
All right. So, all right, and then moving down to the AFC West. First, I do want to stop for a second, just toot my own horn, kind of like Jacob. It's the first time at this point in the season I haven't been mathematically eliminated, so F y'all.
Let's
All right.
go. Let's go.
Let's go.
So, new world records. All right, and finally the AFC West. We got the Chargers at 10-2. Dorian, we'll start with you. What do you think?
AJ, what's your record?
8-4.
And
God,
you
you
just
suck.
give me the Chargers because he just beat TK. They just had what I'm going to call a GOI defensive battle. It was 20-7, so very low scoring. They played some good defense. I think AJ is going to edge it out and take the division.
Pause.
So pause. So give me the Chiefs to take the division. Give me the Chargers to come out and make the playoffs right behind them.
All right. Okay. All right. Jacob, what are you thinking?
Give me my umbrero, my homie, my buddy, AJ. He's 8-4, 2 games behind, but he just beat TK. I think he'll get him the second time when they play later this year.
That was the second matchup.
Oh, sorry. Well, he won this one. I think
He swept
knowing
them.
AJ, he's won the division twice, 2 out of 2 so far, and Dorian hadn't ridden off since the cycle started. But shout out AJ for how he's been playing this year. I think he got the division. He's gonna come back and win it.
All right, Kobe.
Yeah, I've also got AJ. AJ is 4-1 in the division. TK's 2-2. So I mean, TK just loses 2 games, you automatically be the first in the division. So going with the Chiefs.
All right. And Ray, what do you think? Is it unanimous?
I think it's going to come down to one game. TK's got a tough schedule. I think he's going to lose 2. Give AJ a chance to win out. I think if he can beat Dougie, he plays him. If he can beat Dougie, I'll give it to him. If he can't, I'll give it to TK. So
am I looking at this?
I'm gonna lean TK.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I'm looking at this and TK's playing, and no offense, but I mercy ruled Denver, and he's playing Denver twice, right? So those probably should be 2 wins. Kevin's gonna probably still be recovering from his Valentine's Day with his new significant other. Just being politically correct. I didn't mention the gender. I don't know which way Kevin's going, and it's fine either way. We love you either way. So, but so that one there isn't, and then he's got Miami, which is the only team in the AFC that I'm over, or AFC East in my division. So that seems like a pretty easy path. So AJ, you're gonna have to bring your A game, your AJ game.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking?
Absolutely. I mean, I was gonna be a little humble, and say TK. He's had a great year. You can look at the schedule and say he's had an easier schedule, but I mean, he's done what he needed to do, right? He's only lost to me, I think, both times. That's why he has 2 losses. So, shout out TK, but I got to take him winning the division.
Gotcha. Well, and that's a fair assessment. And, plus now that you finally made it on the show, you're going to be an internet celebrity. And we know that's the downfall of Patrick Mahomes, on every commercial under the sun. So, it's probably might take away from some of your skill.
Yeah, my time's come to an end, but it's all right.
So, peak so young. All right. So, we'll do a real hot take. I don't know what happened to Dorian. I think his wife found out he was playing football again or something because he's gone. So, he's in trouble. Just real quick, we're, a little bit more than halfway through the season. So, Jacob, who do you have going to the Super Bowl this year? Who's the rematch?
I'm not gonna make the mistake I did last year in my answer. We're gonna go. It's due to happen. Let's be real. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. It's bound to happen because if it doesn't, something's wrong with our league. And from the AFC, give me Indianapolis.
So another Cardinals win?
Yeah, if I wasn't gonna say it, but if it comes to it, Ray will get his Super Bowl. Kobe will get his 4th runner-up medal, or 3rd, whatever. That's
all right. Silver's nice. So, AJ, what are you thinking? Who would you predict right now today is going to be our Super Bowl matchup?
It's tough, but I think I gotta agree with my hombre or whatever he called me earlier. Arizona and Colts. I'd love to see that Super Bowl once more. I haven't been there for all the matchups, so I'd love to see another one for myself. But I might have the Colts. Much. I might have the Colts winning this one this year. I don't know. Maybe.
He is the people's choice. So.
Always.
All right. Ray, before we get to Kobe, what are you thinking?
I'm gonna be humble, but not all the way. If Lathan makes it, I know what it's like to be on a streak like that. You feel invincible once you get in. If he gets in, I think he's going to go do it again. If he doesn't, I'm going to take myself because I feel pretty confident against everyone else. Lathan he's had my number this edition, and yeah, he's just beating the living out of me. AFC, you know what? I'm throwing a curveball here. I'm going to take TK.
Wow. Ooh. So we went from TK can't beat AJ to TK's going all the way to the Super Bowl. So, all right. And Dorian, you missed it since you've been gone. Everybody's picked you not to make the Super Bowl.
I love it.
Except for Kobe. Kobe hasn't picked yet.
That's true. Kobe hasn't picked yet, but so far we've got 2 Kobe's and 1 TK.
I do not know how to win come playoff time. I don't know what that is. I am a loser.
I've been there, brother. I've been there.
No. Dude, you can't compare me and you. I win my playoff game. Shut up.
Ooh. All right. All right. So we'll go ahead, Dorian. Here's your mid-season prediction. Now, who's going to be the Super Bowl matchup?
Give me and Ray this year. Ray makes his first Super Bowl appearance this year. I think I come out the AFC again. If Kobe didn't just drop his 2 games, I would give it the notch to Kobe. But with him dropping his 2 games, yeah, no, I'm not letting him beat me in the playoffs. He will never let me hear it down. And I have the better team this season. So, yeah, give me and Ray this year. And if I have to pick a winner, it'll be fitting for Ray to be my first Super Bowl win. So, I'm beating Ray in the Super Bowl this year. Book it.
Book it.
Just book it. That's this year. I'm beating Ray in the Super Bowl this year.
The only thing, Dorian, is it's like you haven't learned from Jacob, because when Jacob picked himself, man, he wore that. And even Ray with like 40 Super Bowl championships didn't pick himself.
Yeah,
So,
but Jacob playoff record and blowing the 28-point lead in the playoffs. Or like
27.
I'm sorry, the 1 point matters. 27-point lead in the playoffs. Apologize.
all right, Kobe, I saved best for last.
I'm going the same as Dorian. I'm going the Steelers and the Cardinals this year.
Oh, damn. You're double screwed now, Dorian, because Kobe got you.
Going Steelers, Cardinals. I think the Cardinals actually win this year, because you can't go a whole cycle without winning the Super Bowl. So, yeah, Cardinals and Steelers.
So now my question for you, Kobe, is like, what did you do that let your girlfriend play 2 of your games for you? So,
We had a bad stretch. We forgot how to click the buttons there for a second.
like, what did you like try to do a couple date where you did the sticks and she did the buttons? Is that what happened?
They earned it. I guess they finally figured out that I'm only gonna probably throw 4 verticals.
But then you smacked Connor around.
Yeah, that was weird.
He would say otherwise, Connor, but anyways.
What, was Connor using a new playbook?
No, the game,
The lag, was there lag?
The game wasn't on his side.
There was lag.
With Connor, you just have to guard wherever his tight end is, and everything else will just.
Apparently, that's the entire NFC. Just
guard
the tight end, and they're screwed.
Yep, you guard a tight end and take away a DK post route, you'll be good.
All right.
John, I had something. You said Kobe was the best for last. I think we all want to hear your prediction.
My prediction?
Yes.
All right, well, see, it's the same way I do the GOI bookie. I just go by the favorites. So I mean, in all honesty, I think the league in general is it looks like we've gotten a little bit more competitive.
Yeah,
like that. And what I like is that it's not the same old all the time. I mean, it's kind of the same old as far as up at the top, but that second tier seems to be moving a little bit. I mean, let's face it, Dorian wasn't even relevant until a couple seasons ago. No, I'm just kidding, Dorian.
I really wasn't. I really was not.
So, and at one point we thought Kobe was one of the, he was Hall of Fame bound. So, but you got to win one of those. You got to win one of those trophies.
You got to reach the top shelf to make it to the Hall of Fame.
I just think that Kobe lives too close to Dallas, so he's just the Cowboys are rubbing off on him. So, in fact, it's good we get that video of you, because that way we can show people you actually were in the Super Bowl once. So,
I was like, NFC championship.
Ray, when's the due date?
What?
You having a third kid?
I mean, unless I haven't been made aware.
Well, I'm just checking.
No,
so
it won't be anytime soon. If it is, we'll see you guys later.
Well, I mean, I was assuming that you had 3 steps on your staircase, and it seems like you're hitting them all so far. So, eventually you figure out how to hold that.
No, we're putting extra padding on the staircases from now on.
All right, so. But that still remains to be seen, because as Dorian pointed out, Ray does look like he's starting to look like a middle-aged guy. You know,
like a dad now and all.
Yeah,
I got a couple gray hairs.
Oh yeah, so that always can be a factor. But yeah, I think that Ray's going to get there again. I do believe. See, I don't know, because Dorian's talking some smack, and the smack guys never get there. So. We call that the Jacob effect.
Oh,
We can
right.
call it the Jacob.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
So personally, I love to see anybody get there, but I kind of do, especially like it when Kobe gets there, because the amount of shit talk in the
Hey.
lobby is so much better. It's like at a different level when Kobe is going against Ray in the Super Bowl. So that would probably be the most enjoyable. And now Jacob's undressing again. We can't get through a show.
What?
It's every show.
it's hot.
So that sounds like what you say when Kobe's over. I'm feeling a little hot. Let me take something off.
Hey,
Oh my God.
hey, we'll talk about that when we cut the cameras.
All right.
Yo.
So- all right, guys. Let's see. What are we? We're sitting at. I don't even know how long it's been. I guess about 45 minutes. Any final thoughts for the league before we wrap this thing up? Start with you, Kobe, since we're going for a walk with you.
AFC South for the best division in the league. Don't listen to the haters.
All right.
The haters are wrong.
All right, Jacob, as you're. It looks like you're actually losing to your hoodie
Again?
I want to put it on notice now. Going forward, please refer to me, AJ, and Kobe as the Three Musketeers.
No, don't please.
Please, don't call us that.
The Three Amigos.
No, not that either.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure Trump canceled free trade, so you can't do the Canadian south of the border connection anymore.
Yeah,
So,
that's fair.
all right, Dorian, final thoughts.
I just want everybody to have fun, man. Let's all be competitive. Let's have fun. I like the community that we built. I want to keep everybody together. So, in the words of Kobe, you have fun. Hey, make sure everybody have fun.
Make sure you have fun, man.
That
Yes,
is good
sir.
advice. All right, AJ, wrapping up your first show. What do you think? Any final thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, just to echo off that, in the great words of Russell Westbrook, win, lose, draw, have fun.
That's what I say every show, but okay.
Okay, well, I don't watch it for you, so
Yeah, he skips past your parts.
yeah, I skip past those parts.
All right. Well, this wraps up our latest edition of the show. Hopefully, everybody had a good time. And good luck the rest of the way. We're a little bit more than halfway through, so we'll see. And once again, for some reason, Dorian's then is above us, like God looking down on us. So,
Why?
all right, everybody, have fun, play your games, and we look forward to seeing everybody on the field.
Bye, guys.
Go Chiefs.
Easy.
That was amazing.
What was it?